Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery here. It's 8 o'clock Central on Monday, February 21st, 2022. We get together with our distribution partners most weekday mornings at this time. And today is a special time to get together because we're doing the formal launch of the two-step funding program. So for those of you that are not as familiar with what this is or why we offer it, we'll certainly summarize that. But the most important thing I wanted to accomplish today is that we have each of your free landing pages established. So if you don't know what your link is, just get with me after the Zoom. So been working with Scott Stroud, our Chief Marketing Officer. And so we have the two-step funding landing page up, and we're going to go through it. Now, there's really two different approaches to landing pages, and one of which is to keep it very, very simple. And in that case, it's really meant to design, it's designed to gather contact information, and then someone reaches out to them or pushes them forward. When Scott created this, he wanted it to be more self-contained. And so as we scroll down the page, there'll be multiple opportunities for your clients to enroll, to get started, which of course provides value to them and gets you paid. And if they still don't have enough information, they can continue to scroll down. So it's a bit of a hybrid landing page in terms of the amount of content that it has, because frankly, it tells the full story. And Scott designed it that way to alleviate you from having to spend much time or possibly any time with your prospects. They should be able to go to your landing page, learn enough, and enroll. So we'll take it from the top. So twostepfunding.com. Now you'll have your own unique URL that will bring your visitors to a page. It looks just like this. And of course, the two-step funding program is a simple two-step process to access a minimum of $100,000 to start or grow a business. What you need to be familiar with, and you may be already, is the two-step process breaks the historical access to capital program down into two steps. So step one is helping the client get credible on paper. Because what you know and what I know is truth, and frankly, a lot of entrepreneurs don't realize it, that assembling the correct documentation, what we call the loan package, to support a successful capital raise is essential. If you don't have a well-designed and thorough loan package, the odds of getting a business loan approval is very low. So that's the first thing that you and I do as technical advisors, is help clients become credible on paper. So there's a YouTube embedded video here that describes the two-step process. And then if they just want to read it, they have it to the right. So they'll enroll in what we call the small business certification, which is step one. And then at the end of step one, or frankly, anytime during step one, if you would like to help them move into step two, the full access to capital, you can. So this not only makes it more accessible to clients, but it also increases your income because you're able to recognize income from both steps one and two. So step one is get credible on paper. Step two is helping them get the funding. And of course, the way that it was developed, it allows you, as you bring clients on, to have a one-to-one ratio in the growth of your team of sub-affiliates. Now, there's no cost to be an affiliate or sub-affiliate. The landing pages are provided free. But what happens is each client is provided the opportunity to be an affiliate, a sub-affiliate of yours, whereby they get paid and you get override income. So we don't have a separate affiliate sign-up form. Instead, it's paired together. So we want clients to have the opportunity to be an affiliate, and that is embedded automatically. And we want affiliates to go through the curriculum so they really understand how it works. And I'll describe that more as we go. So then it provides another snippet of information, and then it provides the client the first opportunity to enroll. And so when they enroll, when you use your link, your website, they'll be able to enroll, they'll be able to pay, it'll automatically notify you, you'll get an email alert, you'll be able to log into your back office, you'll be able to see the conversion, and you'll be paid weekly. So very automated. The original expectation was to offer a 4-week payment plan, $99 a week for 4 weeks, as well as the one-time payment. Scott had some design issues, so they don't have the $499 weekly payments available yet. Maybe that'll be resolved soon. I'm not sure, but we certainly are live on this, and we've already started enrolling clients. So I wouldn't hold back. And the argument can be made, even if they're paying $99 a week for 4 weeks, if they're putting it on a credit card, it's still going to be the same amount on their credit card, next credit card statement, right? Because if you paid $396 once, or 99 times 4 times, when the credit card comes due, it's still $396 a month from now. Another benefit of leading with the $396 versus the $499 payments is the commission trigger is based upon the client paying the $396 in. So this is going to trigger commissions for you immediately rather than waiting 4 weeks. Now, the other side of the story is, well, some people don't have $396, but you and I have to be realistic. If they don't have $396, are they really ready to start or grow a business? Are they going to have the incidental costs that are necessary to have a compliant business? I don't think so. So I don't think we're going to lose any qualified candidates by going straight to the market for the full $396. So then let's say that they've scrolled down and that they still don't have enough information to enroll. Then they can continue to scroll and get more information. So again, this is the way that Scott created it, and we're going to follow his lead. So it provides more information about who should participate, some more information just stated slightly differently of the 2 steps and the affiliate program that's included, and then it gives them another chance to enroll. Let's say they're still not ready. They still need more information, and then they can enroll down. What I really like is this new paragraph that's been added, and I think it puts it in different terminology. I'm going to read it to you. It says, our innovative and free affiliate program pays you for helping others to cross the 2 bridges. The first bridge to cross in accessing business funding is to create the correct documentation to support a capital raise, accompanied by the underlying financial literacy to understand how to become capital ready. So that's step 1, the small business certification. The second bridge, which is step 2, the second bridge is to cross is ensuring that the client seeking capital is accessing the correct type of capital that matches their stage of development and qualifications. So, you know, those are some higher dollar words there, more complicated terminology. But if you were to really drill down to what you and I are doing, that is, I think, very, very well stated. And so then let's say they're still not ready, they still need more information, then we break down what they're covering in the 4 modules. And again, one more time to enroll. So if you've not enrolled yet as a client and an affiliate, you'll want to decide if you want to do that. It's up to you. If you want to be paid off of this, then you need to be set up in the system. I know originally we had a number of you that signed up as master affiliates kind of in a more manual fashion using Adobe, but we need to navigate away from that, because that is not an automated system. It's not going to allow us to scale the way that we need to scale. So you'll get your free landing page. It'll look just like this. And then anytime anyone enrolls on your landing page, it will automatically credit you. You'll automatically be notified. And so while we're not MLM or network marketing, our affiliate program is 3 levels or 3 tiers deep. So you earn direct commissions, $100 for any conversions you have, $50 override for any conversions of your sub-affiliates, and $25 of your sub-affiliates, if you understand what I mean by that. You'll be able to log into your back office and see who's producing and how much you're earning. It will notify whomever directly recruited the client or brought the client on with the client's information. So let's take Al, for example. Al's one of our affiliates in this program. So when Al signs up his first client today, he'll get an email notification and it'll give the client's name, email, phone number. So Al has that complete data set in addition to posting it to Al's commissions in the back office, which is paid out weekly. So why would Al benefit from knowing who exactly signed up? Because we're doing what we call delegated mentoring. Is Al responsible for doing anything with this client after they signed up? No. The concept of affiliate marketing is you're really just a referral source. You've referred someone to a free website that we've provided you, and you get paid. We do a revenue share. And you can see we're paying out right about 50% of the revenue brought in. Now, remember, the small business certification is a $2,500 program. So we don't want to minimize it. It's a $2,500 program. However, the grant we received covers $2,104 of each person's participation, leaving only the $396. So they're doing quite well for themselves already. But going back to the Al example. So Al has a client that enrolls, he's notified, he's earned $100, but what else can Al do? Well, if Al is an insurance agent or is working with an insurance agent, now Al has a client to reach out to do a financial needs analysis on and get the key person policy set up. So that's a whole nother revenue stream that probably will be about $1,000 to any licensed insurance agent. So if you have someone that is enrolled by your sub-affiliate or your sub-affiliate, you're getting commissions for, but the system was designed to only provide the details of the client's enrollment to whomever enrolls them, because otherwise you could have 3 different insurance agents calling that same client saying, hey, thanks for enrolling. Let me be the first to get your key person policy set up. And that wouldn't be fair to Al. So everyone gets paid. Al or whomever actually signs the client up, gets the client's details, and that's a great trigger to be able to reach out to them if you are licensed as an insurance agent or working with one to get the key person policy set up. Not a requirement, but just so you know. And then also then Al would know who the client is, and if Al wanted to help them move into step 2, even before step 1 is done, then that would be permissible. What that means is then Al would refer that client to his white label page and go ahead and get the client signed up for the full access to capital program. That includes the $100,000 guarantee. Our white label partners contract with clients directly using their agreements and their terms. So why is that important? Because the white label partner then gets to decide what is the performance fee that's going to be charged to the client on the capital raise. Al could choose 10%, 15%, 20%, 6%. It would be up to Al. It's up to each of you, if you're a white label partner, what the fees are that your clients will incur for step 2, the access to capital. Al could decide if the $2,500 deposit that the client would pay through access to capital is refundable or non-refundable. And Al most likely would offer to credit the $396 that's paid from step 1 to the deposit of step 2, but he wouldn't have to. All right, so who has questions from this? Because we are ready to go. And frankly, you fall into, I think, one of 3 groups. Either you've already signed up as a master affiliate, and then hopefully we've already connected. If not, we will today to get you your landing page set up. So if you've signed up as a master affiliate over the past week or 2, you signed up via Adobe, then we need to kind of take you through the back door and get your landing page set up immediately. That's fine. Just email me or text me and we'll get that done today. So that's group 1. Group 2 is you've not done that yet, but you're ready to use this as a resource to help others and generate income, both direct and or passive income. So then you would go to twostepfunding.com and click on any of these and then be able to get started. And so that would take you through the curriculum as well as providing you the free landing page and ability to get paid. Some of you might say, well, wait, I've already gone through the sequence before. Why would I want to go through it again? This is significantly different, and maybe it's not so obvious on this page, but let me give you an example. One of the things that we decided to do when we redesigned the small business certification is to have a bit of a higher requirement for earning, excuse me, the certification. So the concept of the certification is to help the client get the documentation necessary to support a successful capital raise. So there's actually a scoring methodology now that didn't exist before. It's over 10 different points of capital readiness, CR, capital readiness, that we will evaluate the client with. And for them to earn the certification, they have to be deemed as capital ready. Now, we'll help them do that. Of course, that's the goal, but this isn't the same as just going through the modules. This is a different, I think, a more advanced approach at not only teaching and implementing, but ensuring that the client is capital ready. And so some of you may want to wait until the client's capital ready before you upgrade them to step 2. Others say, no, let's throw caution to the wind and let's upgrade them as soon as possible. If you're the one that upgrades them, in other words, you feed them into your white label page and they contract with you, then that's fine. But the bottom line is, this is not the same approach, even though the modules, frankly, are the same. The way that we're implementing it and what the client experience is frankly considerably different. And so the best way that we can teach our affiliates or master affiliates of how this works is to take you through it. So we said there's 3 groups of people. There'd be the first group that already signed up as a master affiliate in the past week or 2 via Adobe. So we need to make sure you have your landing page. You're ready to start helping people making money today. The second group would be the people that haven't done it yet, that want to. And so then you'd go to twostepfunding.com and sign up. The third group would be those of you just say, no, I don't want to offer this 2-step process. And that's fine. If you don't want to help people with this, and you don't want to generate revenue from this, that's your prerogative. That's up to you. Okay, so who has questions, comments, concerns on today's exciting grand launch of the 2-step funding program? All right, and so if any of you have individual questions like Peggy has, I'd recommend approaching us individually versus together here. All right, so Latasha has a question. How do we go back and do the deposit if they move to step 2? All right, so you have, if you're the referral source for step 1, then you can or cannot, it's up to you, help them move into step 2, the full access to capital. As a white label partner, you control the client's terms. There's still going to be a deposit because there's no advance cost for step 2. For going through the access to capital program with the $100,000 guarantee, there's no advance cost, but there is a deposit that's normally paid out of the first tranche of capital, the first round of funding. And so what's important to understand, Latasha, is there are 2 different agreements. So we call these 2 different steps, but these are technically 2 separate client agreements. Step 1 is the small business certification that they will enroll here on your landing page. Step 2 is a contract that they'll sign with you as a white label partner with your agreement, whereby you specify the terms and conditions, and they contract with you. So they do need to understand that it's completely 2 separate engagements, and they can do just step 1 and not step 2. And that's important because what's going to happen, truthfully, what's going to happen as we take people through step 1, we're going to see some people that frankly don't qualify yet for the type of capital that they're looking to raise. And so that's one of the major benefits of us splitting the full access to capital program into steps 1 and 2, is that we'll have more satisfied clients, because everyone that's going through step one will get what they expect. What we've had in the past, and the example I gave you was the Darren example. Darren came into Access to Capital and he's pissed off because he wants $7.5 million right now. Or he's ready to go to funding right now for $7.5 million. Well, between you and I, Darren's a nice guy, he's smart, he's handsome, he's well-spoken. He doesn't qualify for anything close to $7.5 million. So he's now mad, pissed off. And so we don't want that. So by breaking clients down into two steps, we can take them through step one and help them understand what they really do qualify for. Now, we know that we'll get them at least $10,000 of business credit to use for their business, so it'll be worth their while. But we need to really evaluate them before they set some expectations for step two that frankly, you and I may not be able to meet, like Darren's $7.5 million expectation. Thank you, Latasha, for the question. Jeremy asked clients, and that's right. So you control the client agreement, Jeremy, as a white label partner. So if you bring a client in and for step two, they don't want $100,000, then you can set your agreement up to be whatever it is that you want to work with them on. That's the beauty of being a white label partner, is you control the client agreement, you control the client terms. They're contracting with you for the funding process, not us. We have a contract with you as a white label partner. You as a white label partner have the agreement with the client, and you can set up whatever terms you want, Jeremy, with your clients. Very good. So again, just to make sure, why did we launch the two-step program? It's to allow us to work with a greater number of clients for step one. And this can be done by working with key influencers and referral partners. If I were you, I'd be going to every church in my community. I'd be going to every chamber of commerce in my community. I'd be sharing with them the press release that we sent you that tells this story. This is very credible. This is based upon curriculum developed by the FDIC, promoted by the SBA. We were exclusively selected to provide the small business certification program. There's no one else in the country that has permission to offer this. And so you're in a very enviable position to not only help clients one by one, but work with key influencers. And then using this affiliate-based infrastructure, now you can go to the pastor of the church, make the pastor a sub-affiliate, and then make the church a sub-affiliate of the pastor. So the church gets paid, the pastor gets an override, and you get an override, for example. Again, those of you that are insurance agents, this is a gold mine on top of that, because you should have a 1-to-1 ratio of policy sales to clients enrolled. And then for those clients that are a good fit, we take them on into step two and go help them get funding. And that funding could be as much as they want and they qualify for. When we talk about 100,000, that's the guarantee that we make. But if they want more and they qualify for more, of course, we'll continue to help them. Let's say that you're charging just a simple 10% performance fee. Well, that's an extra $10,000 in your pocket for every $100,000 capital raised. So we're going to continue to offer the Access to Capital, the one-step approach, but from a preference perspective, I would strongly encourage you to take this approach out to the marketplace for several reasons. Number one, it allows us to ensure that clients are fully satisfied. So they'll definitely get what they're promised on step one, and we won't get people into step two unless they're really a good fit. We won't have the Darrens of the world demanding $7.5 million when A, he wasn't told that he would get that, and B, he doesn't qualify for that. Secondly, by having the built-in affiliate model, now you have an easy way to refer people in. You don't have to sell anyone anything. You don't have to contract with them. A lot of times you won't even have to probably talk to them. You can just drive them in to your landing page and have them enroll. Now, the other approach, I know a couple of you are using a different approach whereby you're wanting the client just to contact you. You get them on the phone, and then you walk them through this process. And I wouldn't disagree with that. I think this is what Doug's doing and Joe and a couple others. So what several of you are doing is wanting to get the client on the phone. And then while you have them on the phone, you walk them through the process and get them enrolled right then. So you're not hoping and praying that they go do it at some point in the future. It's literally a completed transaction during your 5 or 10-minute phone call. So there's two different approaches. One is a hands-off approach where you just drive them into your landing page and either they sign up or they don't. And then the other approach, more like what Joseph's one of our top white label partners. He is a realtor up in Arkansas. He's a high touch type of advisor. So he's getting them on the phone. Then he sends them, make sure that text them. He makes sure that they have his landing page and he walks them through. And Joseph's a hell of a closer. And so I don't know, Joseph, you can tell me, are you still closing around 85, 90% of the people that you talk to, and you just walk them through it and get them signed up right then? So two different approaches. One is just to drive people to your landing page and not communicate with them beyond that. The other alternative is, in fact, to get them on the phone and then walk them through the close. Lon's asking about additional promotional material. At this point, we've got the press release and we've created the flyer that we've shared with you. But I think really what you want to do, and it's the way that affiliate programs work. I know a lot of you are very experienced business developers, but affiliate programs are typically online transactions. Amazon has affiliates and eBay has affiliates, and affiliate marketing is a very large industry, as we talked about last week. So really, it shouldn't be a lot of other materials. It should be your landing page, which we'll provide you for free with your URL, and you got to get people to your landing page because that's where they sign up. So no, I wouldn't spend a lot of time on flyers or other types of pieces. I would focus on driving people to the free landing page that we provide each of you, because that's where the conversion occurs, unless you're doing scenario B, where your goal is to get them on a phone call, and then you would probably text them immediately at the beginning of your call, your landing page, and having them sign up while you're on the phone. And so DeAndre is asking about hands-on approach. So yeah, I can explain that more, but it's essentially what I just described. So DeAndre, there's two models. Model one, don't talk to them, just promote your landing page. Now, of course, you always want to be developing key influencer relationships, people that have websites and blogs, chambers of commerce, churches, and so forth, because that's a one-to-many type of model where if they have knowledge and economic incentive, they will drive people to their landing page, which generates overrides for you. But ignoring that. So scenario one, DeAndre, is drive them to your landing page, and that's it. Scenario two, which is what Joseph does, is he wants to talk to them. So he's using Calendly, he's getting people to schedule a call with him, and then he walks them through the highlights. And again, Joseph's different than a lot of us. Joseph is, frankly, a bloodthirsty closer. I mean, he'd sell ice to Eskimos. So, and I mean that in a good way. So he'll have them on the phone, he'll have them on his landing page, and he'll have them enroll 8 to 9 times out of 10. So that's a higher touch approach. Some of you like that. That's really a bit of a bastardized approach, no disrespect to Joseph, to affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is really built around the concept that you're just a referral source. You're driving people to a site, and then there's a revenue share called a revenue share, and you're getting paid what? Right about 25%. You're getting paid $100 of $396 plus the 2 levels of overrides. That's a very high percentage payout rev share for an affiliate program. And so David asks a good question. Yeah, so you do not need to be a white label partner to be an affiliate and market the 2-step funding program. You do not, and that's my fault. So I've talked about how if you are a white label partner, then you can convert them to step 2. If you're not a white label partner, then just don't worry about that. I talked about if you are an insurance agent or you're working with an insurance agent, you can use this as a great door opener and appointment setting technology approach for selling key person policies and insurance. But if you're not, you don't have to be. So thank you, David, for clarifying that. To be an affiliate, simply go to twostepfunding.com. You sign up. You do not have to be a white label partner. You do not have to be an insurance agent. There's no cost to be an affiliate. There's no cost to have the landing page, but there is this holistic approach. All clients become affiliates, but they can decide if they want to use that revenue stream or not. And all affiliates need to be clients because we need you to understand how this works. And even if you think you have familiarity of the 4-module approach, I'm telling you, you have no awareness of what we're doing in module 4 now, which is the process of actually assessing the company's capital readiness. That is like a new high level, PhD level element that's been added to this that you need to go through to understand. And instead of us spending a lot of time talking about it, we want to take you through it. Now, the argument might be, hey, I don't really want to get funding myself, so why would I go through it? Well, this is not funding, right? This step 1 is understanding the process. We've all taken college courses before. I took accounting. I'm not an accountant, right? So I took English, and I'm not an English professor. So it's okay to go through an educational curriculum to develop experience-based learning, even though you don't plan on using it yourself. I taught an entrepreneur class at the community college I taught at, and there was a lot of those students that didn't go on to start their own business. So there's that answer. Let's see. Joseph asked a question. Can a master affiliate have a separate agreement with a white label partner and share in their success fee? Absolutely. And that's an advanced strategy, but Joe brings up a great point. So, and I guess it kind of fits also to David. So let's say that you want to be an affiliate, you see the value proposition, you want to help people make money, whether it be direct or passive. So we're good on step 1. Step 2, certainly you could work with other white label partners that are doing the step 2 because they want to do it and they have some sort of revenue share with you. Same on the insurance side. So absolutely, that is fine. Thank you, Joe, for that clarification. Okay, we covered DeAndre's question. Okay, Latasha asked a very good question. Yeah, so for this, well, first you made a clarification. On the small business certification, we do not delegate the mentoring. No disrespect at all to Latasha nor to any of you individually, but we've not had great success with delegated mentoring. We have had some white label partners that just frankly drop the ball, and we don't want that. We want happy clients. So we're going to do the mentoring. This is an affiliate program, right? An affiliate program means you're a referral source. You refer to the landing page that we give you and you get paid. That's it. You don't mentor. Now, obviously, you've got a client relationship. If you want to sell them the insurance, you can. If you want to upsell them to the full access to capital, you know who they are, you can. But there's no further obligations. To be an affiliate, there's no minimum production requirements, none of that craziness. Latasha's question is, how will she know that they're ready for the key person policy? Well, this is what I would do if I were you. If I were an affiliate and I referred someone in, of course, you'd refer them to your landing page. You'd be notified when they signed up. So you get an instant email notification. So there's no lack of clarity. You'd see them in your back office. And we have a training video that Scott created. It's like a 5-minute training video to know how to log into your back office and navigate. So we'll make sure you have that. But the point specifically is, Latasha, you'll know the client enrolled. I would begin immediately developing that relationship with them leading up to a financial needs analysis. What you know is that we're going to go through in module 3, what is a key person policy and how does collateral assignments fit in. But you know they're going through these 4 modules, and you know these modules progress 1 a week. So you're right. We're not going to trigger you and say, hey, Latasha, go give Joe a call about a key person policy. You know who Joe is, you know Joe's email, you know Joe's phone number, you know he's got some skin in the game, he's paid the $396, he's going through the process, and so you can start that conversation. You would know that in week 3 is when we dig into that content, but you can start that process as soon as you want. Sanya asked about adding other partners. You're going to build your partners, right? That's the model here. So as an affiliate program that has 3 tiers, Sanya, you will be what we call a master affiliate. You can bring on affiliates. They don't pay anything. They get a free landing page. They get paid. You get overrides. And so you bring on the sub-affiliate, Sanya, that you want to work with. I would encourage some of those sub-affiliates of yours, again, to be key influencers, because the key influencers like the bloggers, the website owners, the pastors, the chambers of commerce, the accountants, the bookkeepers, the tax preparers, those are all examples of key influencers that can add massive numbers quickly. Is it okay just to bring on Betty and Sue and stay-at-home moms? Sure. You can have anyone that you want as a sub-affiliate, but you can't overlook the impact of what key influencers can do to your volume. But you will get in contact by building a team. That's how it works. And the team members don't pay anything to be an affiliate. You don't pay anything to be an affiliate. And these landing pages are provided for free. Okay, so have I missed anything in terms of the fact that we've gone live and we are ready to go to market? Well, we are going to market. So Denise, again, is asking how to connect. So it's the same question as Sanya. How do you connect, Denise? You build a team, and that team is on your team, and you'll know who they are and how to work with them. And you can have your own daily Zoom meetings or weekly Zoom meetings, depending upon how hands-on you want to be. But yeah, we're not a matchmaker, so this is production oriented. So as a master affiliate, Denise, you will go out and bring on clients and get paid by simply referring them to your site. You'll also, well, every client is a sub-affiliate of yours. You certainly will most likely want to have a concerted effort to develop some key influencers. If you want to work with insurance agents, then recruit insurance agents. If you want to work with bookkeepers, recruit bookkeepers. That's your role in all of this. Okay, are there any other questions? Anything that doesn't seem clear? Because we are turned on, live, enrolling clients. Everything's off to a great start. What we need to do now is just get you engaged. All right, so Mr. Rich asks, yes, I'll go through this again if it's confusing, which is my fault, not yours. So Mr. Rich is asking if a participant needs to pay the $396. Well, it's a $2,500 program. There's a $2,104 grant allocation, Mr. Rich, which leaves $396. So either the client could pay it, or I guess you could pay it for the client if you were so inclined. That would be up to you. But it's, yeah, there's a financial transaction needs to occur, because if the client doesn't pay, you don't get paid. And whomever brought you in then doesn't get an override, and whoever brought them in is. So yes, so from an economic system, there needs to be an economic transaction for everyone to get paid. And so I forget who brought you in, Mr. Rich, if it was Bruce White or who, but yeah, everybody wants to get paid. And so while we're making it probably too affordable for the client by allocating that much of the grant funding, the enroll now is here. And this is how people get started. This is how people get paid. And as long as you're using your URL, then each of these conversions is going to generate income for you. Okay, so he was clarifying about referral sources. So with insurance agents and accountants, right, I mean, you could have some informal relationship with them, or you could actually plug them in and they could be a sub-affiliate of yours. That's a great point, Mr. Rich. I didn't understand the context of your question. Yeah, so you might just have a loose referral program where people just refer to you and they're not part of the hierarchy. And so it's just coming out of your money. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. We're happy to pay insurance agents to refer to you. we're happy to pay accountants to refer to you. But the only way we're going to pick up that tab is if they're running through the system. So I think in the end, Mr. Rich, you just have to answer the question, do you want to pay to motivate people to refer to you, or do you want us to pay them to refer to you? All right, any other questions we have today? So we are live, we're open for business. You should have your landing page. If you don't have your landing page, then what you would need to do is get with me and we can clarify that. Okay, Pauline's asking a question. Will they get a different landing page? This is the only landing page we have. This is it. However, any of these payment transaction boxes, Scott has gone in and programmed whereby it's linked to you. So you'll have your own link. And that means when these transactions occur, people will pay, you'll be credited, you'll earn the money, they'll be in your back office. So there are no other landing pages. This is the landing page. So to be an affiliate, you need to be a client. If you're a client, you automatically become an affiliate, but you don't have to be an active affiliate to be a client. There's no strings attached. There's no cost to be an affiliate. There's no minimum production. But this is it. So we have one landing page. We have one way to enroll. And by enrolling, you become both a client and an affiliate. If the affiliate signed up off of your page, then we refer to them as your sub-affiliate, right? And then someone that signs off their page, we refer to them as a sub-affiliate. Yes, I can send out the press release again. It was sent out to everyone, but I'll attach it to the recording of this video. The press release is a very effective way of developing key influencer relationships. Key influencers typically respond better to a press release format than they would a flyer. And so, yes, I'll make sure that you have that. Any other questions before we wrap it up? It's meant to be painfully simple. So I know a lot of you think so strategically, maybe you overcomplicate it. To be an affiliate is just a referral source. We give you a landing page with a unique link. We pay you. We don't charge anything to be an affiliate. You don't do the mentoring. You don't need to do anything but just drive people to the free page that we give you. They sign up and we do a rev share with you. And we pay 3 levels deep. There's no minimum participation requirements in terms of number of clients you enroll. You could enroll 1 client a month, 1 client a year, 1 client a minute. You're paid the same. You don't get kicked out. You don't get charged. There's no secret fees. It's clear cut. Just a nice, clean affiliate program for simplicity. Those of you that want to be more strategically involved, you'll obviously want to be a white label partner as well. And then that will allow you to work with them on step 2 and share in the capital raise. As a white label partner, you choose the performance fee, and it could be a little bit. I guess you could do a 0% performance fee if you wanted, or it could be a 20%. Mark on here, he likes to charge his clients a 20% performance fee. Spencer asked about the 2104. So instead of the client paying $2,500, and we make some reference to it somewhere down here. Yeah. Instead of the client paying $2,500, it discounts it down to only $396, Spencer. So we're allocating $2,104 technically to reduce the client's participation down to just $396. This is too cheap. If you wanted to find any weakness with this, this is too cheap. The client's getting too much for too little value, but that's fine. We're going to go out to the market, help a lot of people, and they're getting an excellent, excellent deal. Probably too good of a deal. But from your perspective, you're making it up on the insurance policies and upselling them, if a good fit, to the full access to capital and making your money off the performance fee. So in the end, you're making more than you would have before and helping more people. All right, well, we ran long. Thanks, everyone. I'll get the recording out and I'll attach the press release per request. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.